It's been a while.
Yep. How long has it been?
It's been like a month.
Yeah.
And I finally sort of kind of understand how to work my new recording box here.
Uh-huh.
I think.
This. We were using the other one before, right? You used the other one before.
Yeah, this one sounds better because there's two mic ports, direct wired to microphone direct to aux or something like that.
Right.
So this is a lot better. It sounds a lot more clearer, and yeah, things are pretty good except for the heat today. Even though it's October, late October, it's hot as hell.
I honestly think, why is there a baseball bat there?
You didn't notice that the whole time?
No, I didn't see.
Wait, you never saw my baseball bat?
Oh, it says been there for a while?
Oh, I just got it recently.
Oh, okay.
Well, not since the show started, but you can continue. What's that? Oh yeah. I don't think.
Wait, is that home defense?
No, it's just a baseball bat.
Okay.
I mean, it can be used for it, but I think these days you're gonna need a lot more than a baseball bat. I'll go get it.
You're gonna need a extendo shotgun.
All right. Well, as you can see, I got a chalkboard now and a marker board, a bunch of boards, and I wrote it down on the topic here, as you can say. You live in Philly?
Yeah.
And Philly's a shithole, so hellhole, I hate it. It's a liberal hellscape. I'm going to get my baseball bat so you can admire its glory.
Yeah. That's like the bat from Inglourious Bastards. Remember? He's like, that's the bear. Wait, can I say that? Let me see. Oh, it's always got a little weight to it. Okay.
Yeah, it's the heaviest I can find.
You could smash some noggins with this thing. So this is like a real MLB bat.
Yeah, it's a slugger. Oh, Louisiana slugger.
This is nice. This is nice craftsmanship.
Yeah, I really like. It's not too finished at the end here, as you can see. There's like a little bit of a unwaxed abrasiveness to it.
Yeah.
And everything else is like super clean, super lean.
Yeah.
So one of these days, I hope we can or your mic. I hope we can go to the batting
cages.
Yeah, like the batting cages and test this baby out.
Yeah, they be.
And I got some really good gloves downstairs too. So you know, one of these days we can play play catch or whatever. Like my dad never played catch with me. I'm joking. He played catch.
Let's
all right, let's get to the topic. Yeah. Enough of that screwing around.
Yeah.
So Philly, it's a horrible place. I hate it, and I wish God can just come down and strike it and never look back, and the whole thing can just turn us all.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't like. I'm not that fire and brimstone like you, but I do think Philly is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's bad for a lot of reasons. You know, I mean, the crime. Like, I mean, where to start? Right? Like, I'm trying to
let's take it one step at a time because I think we're gonna be here. I could shit on Philly all day. Just just give me the time. But number one, the crime.
Yeah, so you think that's the number one problem, right? The crime, probably.
Yeah, the crime is abysmal here.
Yeah. I think Philly's problem really does stem from when you go back to maybe early 2000s. Philly wasn't that. It was bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't how it is now. Like, you could go to the old school gallery and get something to eat from the food court, or you could go see a movie at night with your family. Now it's like you're playing dice every time you go outside past 9:00 in Philadelphia. I mean, like, you hear the stories on the news every day. Someone's getting murdered, robbed, car. You know, it shouldn't be like that in a civilized society, city. You know, and then we're electing people, like we're electing our new mayors, and we're electing DAs, and that should be the first thing they deal with is crime. Like, all the other thing, you campaign, you want to give money to the community. None of that matters if I can't feel safe in my own home, or I can't feel safe going out to get something to eat with my wife or my kids or my friends and family, whatever. And I got to look out. It's not even just the kids a lot, too. It's not even like adults. It's like 16, 17-year-old kids getting out of school and knocking people over the head for their wallets. And so there's a bigger issue at play here. Like, is either the schools don't like, well, first of all, a lot of teachers don't want to teach in public schools in Philadelphia. Like, that is like one of the worst professions you can do, is teaching the heart of North Philly at a public school, teach a 16, 17-year-old kid. Especially there's no male teachers. There's a way shorter to male teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So that starts from the schooling.
I mean, why if I cut in on that the point there with the schools?
Wait, hold on. I got one point.
Yeah.
The schooling, no male teachers, and then at home, no male figures.
Mm-hmm.
So what this allows is this allows these kids to be, number one, they're acting on an emotional base because they only have women to tell them what to do. And when you have men that don't have male figures, whether that be a counselor or a teacher or a father, then they become these sort of emotional acting off of impulse type of people. And then on top of that, it's just the way that their thought process is from the media that they're seeing, from the people that are raising them, frankly. And it's stemming down from generation to generation to generation. And no one's, you always hear a story like when you do something, my uncle caved my chest in, my pop caved my chest in when I did that. They don't got that no more. They got, I did something, and then, my aunt came and fought the person with me. So that's not going to work. Your children shouldn't be your friend. They should be someone you're trying to, put into the world and help them be a better person, I think.
Yeah.
But you can touch on yours.
Yeah, I mean, well, to the point of that, especially with fatherless homes, like it's not like a lot of responsibility is kind of unwarrantedly placed upon the teachers, and that's just like really unfair. The teachers are really only there to teach the curriculum, and I think just them teaching curriculum and navigating like your personal life. I mean, that's just like a lot of teachers aren't going to be willing to do that. I mean, it's not going to be like some Stand By Me or whatever that you see in the movies or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people aren't built for that. Like, so I think it's a cultural, familial, and an individualist responsibility to, to either learn or just be, a decent human being. So just like I'm really wary about just like blaming the school. Well, I mean, the school system is bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it is totally corrupt. I mean, but and it needs like deep reformation in a lot of aspects. And even though they're doing like a totally shit job now, and like teachers unions are asking for more money. Like kids are coming out in schools, they like can't do basic math, reading. Yeah. Like I got plenty of books right there. Like I can read like at least at least 30 pages a day, like without even really trying. Like without really thinking about it. If I have the time to do it, which these days I kind of don't. But whenever I do, like I still try to read whenever I can. Like even if it's just like a news article or a website or hell even like manga. So yeah, it's really, that part is like real unfortunate state of affairs. But I think what makes people, at least in Philly and a lot of woke cities, what makes them like they're not really determined to solve it because they have this false idea that just because they know mostly black people commit most of the crime. Like that's just totally obvious. Like go to any black community in a woke city, it's probably not going to be good. Like like even like I told you about before, like whenever I just go on Google and like I look at the news, CBS News, ABC News, whatever, or Fox 29, whatever, like there's always some shooting, somebody's getting shot. Yeah. I try not to look at that anymore because like it just got so depressing where like almost like every day somebody was getting shot. Right. And like without even trying, like the past couple of times, like the last one I saw was like when that SEPTA bus got shot up. But oh crap, it's my Digimon.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, finally updated. I forgot.
Loaded.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry about that.
Talking about Philly. Come on now.
Sorry. I played Digimon in my spare time. Digimon TCG better than Yu-Gi-Oh in my opinion. No.
Do you got blue eyes? And Digimon?
No.
Nope.
No, you got Angie woman. Anyway, besides all that nerdy stuff, but yeah, so I think that's the problem with most because like our woke DA fucking Krasner, Larry Krasner, fuck him. I can't stand Krasner. Like I feel like I'm Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4. And like every time I hear his name, I just say Krasner. So, like I just feel like this deep
Wesker.
I just feel like this deep hatred for this guy, and like he doesn't like they're playing with people's lives for political purposes. You know,
Yeah.
like people are like, regardless of what you believe about like your woke dispositions about like black culture or whatever, or black people. I mean that needs to be thrown out the window, and like you got literally every single day like somebody's getting shot,
Right.
like somebody's getting killed or shot at for no reason.
Right.
Like you're stealing. Like look at what happens, like that freaking street raid that happened in Center City.
Street raid.
Yeah, I remember the cars.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. And I remember when I happened upon the news on it. Like immediately they only caught 2 suspects in that whole thing so far, I think, or something like that. Like it was a couple weeks ago at the time. They probably caught more, probably, but they immediately released the photos of the people, and both of them happened to be right, and they were out of state. One the male was from like New Jersey, and the girl was from Hershey. Might have been vice versa.
Hershey, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. But
She must have been
but they were both Caucasian, and I'm like, why did you release the photos so fast? Like, you don't even know how old they are. Like, and then like I know, like it's like what Ann Coulter said. Like, if they don't, like if they don't show the pictures, then they're probably black. Yeah. And that shit is true. Like, because like as soon as they caught like a couple of like only a handful of suspects, they literally only showed the white ones, like just straight up. Like,
yeah. I think. To your point earlier, you said teachers aren't responsible for the personal life. I don't completely agree with that. I think. I
know, like you're not obligated to do that. Like, especially if like you hear stories of like these inner city kids, or like what the teachers report, like them fighting them, them just like talking back, like constantly being a disruption in class. Like you can't teach in those conditions. You can't do it.
But the thing is, like, there's got to be a way to fix that, right? And the only way to fix it is to help them. You help them by getting involved.
You can help them. They have these things called jails, and and you put like these things called they're called handcuffs, and you slap them on nice and tight. Take them into the car or van, whatever you got. And just like throw them in jail. That's all you got to do.
Damn, that's tough.
That's all you got.
But yeah, I mean, but I mean, or let's say we want to go the alternative route. We want to say we want to help them.
All right, let's just do it your freaking libtard way. Try to help out. I mean, help out the freaking.
I mean, they like as of right now, they are people that aren't benefiting society, right? But they are still people that have potential to be better. So if you want to look at it as a leader, if you want to be a leader, you have to help those who need the help. So these teachers, especially the black male teachers, which the problem is because there's a shortage of black men with a good head on their shoulders to even teach these young black kids anything of moral value. Because they themselves, were in the same situation when they were younger. So it's like, where can we get these people? And since we're talking about Philly, North Philadelphia, that can help young North Philadelphia kids when they themselves were in the same position when they were their age. Mm-hmm. So how does that work? That becomes such a...
Wait, hold on. Because I feel like we're going into a topic specifically where, like, there's certain schools all across the country. But it's not like an aspect that's unique to Philly itself, or like Philly culture. Again? Like shitty schools are like a nationwide issue.
No, but that's a big issue for why Philly is the way it is.
I mean,
'Cause
yeah,
most
but
of
I'm
the-
saying like it's not a unique issue to Philly though.
No, it's not a unique issue, but it's other cities. It's Philly as well.
Yeah, I mean Chicago's probably worse than Philly, and
Um,
like maybe California too.
maybe, but
But I mean, by being like Philly specific stuff.
that
Like,
is Philly Pacific. I mean,
I mean,
it's the
it's not-
reason why the kids are like this. How's it not Pacific?
I mean, like specifically the Philadelphia school district.
Yes.
Yeah, it's dog shit.
Yeah. So if the school district was better, there wouldn't be 16-year-olds knocking people over the head.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, what's your benchmark for quote unquote better? Like more money? Like
No. Do you see how these public schools are? Better could be anything. There's any slight thing that makes a public school in North Philadelphia better.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, but I'm saying like if you can't perceive what, because it's like okay, like crime and violence is a real problem in school. How do you go about solving that?
I mean, that's a complex topic. But
Yeah,
that's
see, I'm asking something specific, but see how you're harking on to something that's a little bit more widespread and kind of like a little bit amorphous. It's like if I'm asking something like kind of like a little bit more specific, like one aspect of the nature of the problem, and all of a sudden it gets complicated.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I was talking about how Philly schools and the lack of teachers.
I'm saying like I mean if you want to care about like solving crime and violence is like not a pretty sight. Like you got it. Sometimes you gotta go tit for tat.
You just said you just want to throw them in jail. That's what you said.
I mean, preferably.
That's not solving anything.
That is the best option for a lot of people.
That's not solving anything.
That does solve it. You're taking a problem and putting it away. You're taking out the problem. See, you're taking. Where's my marker? I got the marker here. I got the marker board. Give me that marker board. Give me this marker. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna show you. See. I'm gonna teach you with some facts here, okay, son? Okay. Oh, hold up. Okay, so all right, so you got problem X here, right? Problem X here. You got it corresponds with crime, okay, plus crime plus ignorance, I. Multiplied by n, which is I don't think I gotta tell you what that means, but you know the gamer word is. So and you plus that, or wait, no, you don't plus it. You divide it by j, which is jail.
Where are you going?
Which is just jail, which equals to b, which is better. Better. I can't write from this angle. Life. So there. So as you can see, you extrapolate the detrimental nature of X, which represents crime, ignorance, and nigga mentality, and then you divide it by jail, and then life gets better. Life, Keylander, finds a way.
The thing is, you can do this, but it doesn't solve the issue. You just
No, it does. See, look.
You
equation.
just put it underneath the rug.
See, jail is the answer.
I think you're trying to be funny right now, but I'm actually trying to get to a point. Like they're.
Do you want to use the board?
No, let me get my point out, please.
Okay.
You can put people in jail, but what happens when more kids come? You just want to keep putting them in jail forever? Like,
I mean,
that's
well, okay.
not solving
I mean,
the
if
issue.
what they killed or robbed somebody.
There's a reason why people do things.
I don't care. All right, so somebody could come here.
So
somebody could come in here and break in my house.
Wait, can I finish my point, please? Just give me 30 seconds. If somebody, if you do something,
See,
right?
But I'm sorry, but I'm just warning you because that kind of thinking. Remember that video you watched of that illegal migrant with the smirk on his face killed that 13-year-old girl?
That is something not completely different.
It is. No, it's about the same because they gave him a chance. They gave him a chance.
Didn't give him.
They gave him like 3 chances, and what happened?
Can I please get 30 seconds? Just give me 30 seconds. Just
I'm gonna shut up.
Just count in your head 30 seconds.
I'm gonna shut up.
Because you're like a black woman, right?
I'm shutting up right now. I'm waiting.
Okay, just give me 30 seconds. Just remember that. 30 seconds. That migrant thing is totally different. obviously he should have been arrested. That's a totally different thing. I'm talking about stopping the issue before these people do these things. Okay, just waiting till they do it and throwing them in jail isn't the answer. Okay, that's ridiculous. If you're thinking about the solution for a problem, that's like me. I keep dropping stuff on the floor and I keep sweeping it underneath the sofa. Technically, yeah, it's not there anymore. But what happens when I drop something else? I'm gonna sweep it under the sofa again, and then the underneath sofa is gonna be filled. But what if I figure out a way how to not drop it in the first place? All right, so now you're free to talk. Go ahead.
See, you're not looking at the prime issue. Like you're acknowledging you're acknowledging the issue, but you're scared of the solution, and solutions can be scary sometimes.
That's not a solution.
That is like calling jail
sweeping it underneath
calling
the
jail
rug.
sweeping under a rug, like that's
what
that's not sweeping under a rug. That's literally the solution. Like you can't be doing crime in proper society without you can't be doing crime and like get away from the consequences.
Obviously,
of that crime.
if you do crime, you deserve to go to jail. I'm talking about,
but that's what we're literally talking about now is crime.
No, we're talking about why Philly sucks, and I'm talking about how can we change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the night I moved in North Philly with you?
I was trying to get to the teacher point, and you completely derailed me. And now we're talking about something totally different.
We are talking about crime because crime is the bigger it is in nature, especially in the black community, of why schools are so bad. Like that, like black schools are famously not teachers don't want to teach in black schools. Okay. Like they normally send the most corrupt teachers in predominantly black schools.
So how do you think we can stop crime before it happens? Answer
how
can we decrease it?
You really can't. Like the nature of what crime is in the black community is it's like way too sporadic. It's like it kind of comes out of nowhere a lot of time. That's just like the reality of it. Like the black culture is pretty much synonymous with criminality. Like you look at rap culture, how the way a lot of black people dress and all that kind of stuff, like tattoos.
You got a whole Rob D'Angelo
drugs. Drugs and all that kind of stuff. Like that's ingrained in black culture. Like violence. Like I can remember even in our school when we went to school. Like I can remember, if you people like boys my age, like literally saying like, oh yeah, you learning, you reading, like that means you're gay or whatever, and it's like really deranged hyper misogyny. Like this misogyny and like it's like the dark end of the misogyny of the male psyche spectrum, where it's totally unhealthy. It's no reciprocity. You're not generous with the power that men possess, which is to physically wrestle and change the nature of the world to make it more more to make reality more livable for others. Like black culture doesn't consider any of that for the most part. Like it's like black culture is mostly like selfish, just self-aggrandizing with nothing to back it up. It's a lot of bad like underwater problems in black culture. Like, and that's like you can't. I'm not sure how you can really solve that. Like,
I hope Twitter don't see this.
I'm not sure if you have to let it rot and just accept the nature of it and let it take its course and hope that better people can kind of come out of it like we did, and we're not submerged in that or anything like that.
That's the thing. There's examples of people that have potential. Like there's people that can be more than this culture you explain.
I know. I literally just said that.
Yeah,
I said
but
but
can I talk for 2 seconds, please?
But you were just repeating what I just said.
Shh. 2 seconds. I know you're Jones. 30 seconds. Shh. All right. Okay. So there are people with black. The black culture you're describing is not. It's an entity that is caused. It's a cause. These people are engulfed and are in they're embodying this culture, and that's kind of why they do these actions. Like if we can help them, it's not the fact that they're bad from birth. They're human beings. That they deserve a chance to be able to be taught a righter way. And what you're saying is you're just saying they're just helpless, hopeless. Black culture just needs to be thrown out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I mean, it needs to be burned and rise again like a phoenix. Like the things that black culture holds dear is not going to sustain them. It's not going to sustain them in a proper fashion. Like it's not going to sustain education, bettering yourself, bettering your community. Like it's just not going to do that as it is now.
no, black. There's
Like it literally is sink or swim. Like just don't engage with it. Just let it rot. Hope for the best. Make life better for yourself elsewhere.
There's definitely a lot of negatives in black culture. Probably 75% negative. Okay, so how it came to be like that is I don't know. But to say that the entire thing is bad is not good. I think there are things to be.
I mean, I'm just saying, like the bad aspects. There's a lot of it. Like it needs to. I mean, you can acknowledge it. People are willing to acknowledge it. Like especially me. I mean, well, people. No. I mean, of course, I'm going to acknowledge it, but people, from my culture, like aren't willing to acknowledge. Like every time I have conversations or whatever, like they don't want to acknowledge the criminal nature in black culture, and how like no snitching, just
You a snitch.
I'm not. I never snitch,
Yeah,
but I don't know any criminals in my personal life, so I think
you a snitch.
I mean, I think at least I hope I don't. But
You know me, don't you? Say no.
you shut up. But yeah, I mean, like there's nothing society like like you say like okay, like, and I feel like we're not even talking about Philly culture anymore. We're just talking about black culture right now. So I think we got to cut this black culture thing short and talk and just like shit on Philly again. I kind of want to go back to that. But to make this final point, I mean to just criticize your point. Like you say, like okay, we need to stop the problem from when it happens. Like, but you're not really identifying. Like, are you saying crime specifically?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, all right. So sorry. So I just want to clarify that real
Okay.
quick. So you're saying crime specifically. We should stop it before it happens. But you're not. But every time when there is like a real life repeatable solution for that is more policing. You have to prosecute criminals. Like you have to do that. So like other people can know. Like if I do this thing that this dude did, I'm going to get these harsh repercussions. I probably shouldn't do that. And you can't let these gang members out here just like roam about and get access to younger people. Then that's what's happening. And like you can't like that. And the only solution for that is to take them out of society proper. Like you can't let them be around civilized people.
The people that are already established criminals, you do need to prosecute. Okay, so we need to start over in that way. Okay, I'll agree with that. Like we do need the criminals that are just too far gone to be saved. They probably do need to be in the prison rehabilitation center. But after that, the answer isn't just to bring youth when they still a pack of bubble gum to throw them in jail. No, the answer is to mentor.
Actually, I mean, yeah, it kind of is.
You better hope Twitter don't see this. they because you're gonna be viral. They'll make you viral.
Like have you ever seen Scared Straight?
Exactly, Scared Straight is that's what I'm saying. That's what they need.
No, they need to be scared straight, and then they fuck up again. Then you actually send them to jail.
Yeah, but you
see, but why,
they're not getting that opportunity.
Why do you seem so reactive about that?
They're not getting no opportunity to Scared Straight. These kids have no type of discipline, policing in the home, in the school, nothing. They do whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, but
they come in and they come out.
I mean, that can work. Like you can scare the bejesus out of people or whatever. But like some people are just. I mean, I understand. Like,
let me just finish.
Well, what point are you trying to make?
I'm using commas, not periods here. I'm using commas.
All right, go for it. What point are you trying to say?
Fuck it. It's like, no, I'm joking. Cheesesteaks, cheesesteaks. All right, no, but yeah, no, I'm what I'm trying to say is that like
This will be the last point. We gotta change the subject.
yeah, we'll go back to the title subject with the Philly sucks subject. But what I'm trying to say is, if you give a human discipline and you give it mentorship and you give it that ability to be scared straight, there's a good percentage that is going to be a productive memory of society. But if you never give that person that, it's not going to be. And these kids aren't even getting that opportunity in the first place, because these kids, in back to the school thing, they have no counselors, they have no mentors, they have no real men giving them that this is what real life is, this is what you should be as a man. They don't have that. They don't have now, whether or not it's because of we elect these officials into these cities and they do that's probably the case. But the fact that they don't have it to begin with is a big issue while they're coming out of high school and they're going straight to drugs. They're going straight to crime. And when they do go to crime, yes, if you hurt an old lady, you do deserve to go to jail for a long time. At that point, we were not able to save you. So now, okay, you're going to go in the prison system for the next 20 years if you hit an old lady over the head. But what can I do to help you not get to this point is what we should be asking. Not how much jail time we should be focused on how much they're going to get when they do the crimes. Because if we want to save Philly, as we say, there's no way to do it unless we counteract the youth in the school system. And the only way to do that is if we give them mentorship. Because at the end of the day, they're human beings. They're not born to be criminals or drug addicts or killers or murderers. And just like if you see like in the suburbs, right, it could be the same. Just because they're black and white is kind of, it's a race. The brain is the brain. The white kids have in their school system, they have good school systems, they have good sporting, they have good mentors, they even have on-site therapists in the school. So what happens? There's a severe lack of crime in these areas. So now you say, okay, these kids, they come out, they go to college, they become doctors, lawyers, mechanics, whatever, and they're productive memories of society. That's because they start from that instance, they start teaching them how to be in society. Now they also have a 2-parent household. They also have, better finances and stuff like that. And again, like you can go to the reason why black people don't have it. That's a whole other topic, right? Why we are more lower income. That also deals with why someone might want to be. No, there's no excuse for you robbing anybody, obviously, but it does have an effect on the sort of like the mindset of a youth. Now that doesn't eliminate the fact that, like you said, I'm not arguing with the fact that if you commit a crime, you deserve to go to jail. I'm not arguing the fact. I definitely think if I'm a prosecutor and you do a severe crime, you should get that maximum sentence. But what I'm saying is we could avoid all of this. There's no reason why Philadelphia can't be like, I don't know, what's a good city that has
Florida
no crime?
somewhere.
Yeah, like Florida or whatever like that. We have to look at what are they doing. Because there's places with black people that don't have high crime. So what have they done? What are they doing? Now, my theory is I did research on it.
Florida? I think Florida might have a pretty high crime rate. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a city in America that doesn't have a high crime rate, and that's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard to think about.
Yeah,
because like Texas now, because they got the immigration problem.
Right. But yeah,
fuck. Is all America just fucked?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe like Maine or something, somewhere close.
Yeah, maybe like San Francisco or something.
No, definitely not San Francisco. You need to send California adrift entirely. Like they need to just separate them from the union.
Yeah. California probably needs to break off the map, but yeah, Philly. Listen, I'm not an advocate. Philly is dog poop. Okay, it's terrible.
Well, right now we're talking about black culture, black culture.
Black culture could be a whole nother topic.
Yeah, this is a whole nother topic, but this isn't precisely like we wasted so much time on this instead of like
Yeah.
shitting on Philly.
Yeah, well,
So-
I'll let you give one more.
No. You're the last point. But
Okay,
but
last
but
point,
just you were the last point. But
Okay.
I'm just saying for the record, I think what you said is pretty naive, and I disagree with anything.
Okay, well, so
everything about it. But it will have to be for another video.
No,
It'll
no.
be-
I
it'll have to be
want
for
you to
another-
go for your last rebuttal. I'm not gonna say nothing.
No. We've been on a half an hour on this. We got to shit. We got to do the topic at
Okay,
hand. Philly sucks, booty butt.
Okay. So I think.
So
Yeah.
another thing I hate about Philly, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna move on to the next
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
So another thing I hate about Philly is the trash everywhere. It's the
Yeah.
trashiest city, probably rivaling that of New York
Mm-hmm.
and California, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. No, Philly is disgusting. I mean, there's certain areas you talk about. It's like.
Oh yeah, on the fucking blue line, it's like
Yeah.
it's probably like 75% trash on the blue line.
Yeah, and it's disgusting the fact of like how people.
Well, trash and needles.
Yeah, like there's places in Philly that are literally just inhabitable to go to. Like half of Philly, like if you go on the L, if you start going to Somerset and Dolphin and Kensington, and you go off, it's just like it don't even look like it's like a civilized society. It's like a third world country. Like it's just disgusting and it's trashy and the people are aggressive and rude.
Oh yeah.
And-
That's what Philly is known for. Like where.
Yeah.
Like I remember I went to like suburban New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
and like there were like neighbors just like
Yeah.
waving at you.
Yeah.
And like I was like not used to that. I'm like so like when I realized it, and like I was in the car with my sister at the time.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh yeah, our neighbors just do that. Like they just say hi and wave."
Right.
I was like, "Wait, so like they just wave? Like they don't know me? I'm like a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Like they just smiling and waving at me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like a little tear kind of came down my eye a little bit, and
Yeah.
like I kind of choked. I was like, wow, I'm just, like so used to like this fucking city,
Yeah.
like just like pressuring down like my mannerisms, like my good nature,
Right.
and like just like you don't get to show gratitude for like the area you live in normally.
Right.
Like it's like people are like on their headphones, and I do it too. I'm on my headphones, like because
Yeah.
like I don't want to talk to like any weirdos or crackheads or whatever
Yeah.
around me
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like like sometimes you get good people. There are good people in Philly.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but they're few and far between. Like because
Yeah.
like the overwhelming majority is like especially with the immigration problem, like it's just like seems like more inconsiderate bad people. And
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Philly will bring. You could be a good person and you'll come to Philly, and it'll just change. Like you said, your good nature.
yeah, it destroys you.
Like, cause you want to be like the same thing. Like, I'm just naturally. Like, I was naturally just like a happy, like a good person to people, but you can't be, because people they were trying to take advantage of you. They're just mean. They just don't. They're sort of just it's just like you said. Even when I was in King of Prussia, I tried a new gym. Like I was just using something. The guy was just like, oh, so like this is how you use it. I was just so thrown off. I was like, wow, he's actually like being a decent human being. When in Philly, it's like people are just everyone's on edge. Everyone's got an attitude, and customer service is terrible most places. And it's and it's just the way it is. You just don't want to explore it necessarily. Like I don't think I would go down and have a night on the town. If I had a wife, like I wouldn't want to walk through the city and go to different restaurants and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
For the crime first, for the attitude, for just the random stuff that could happen unforeseen that you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's expensive, so it's getting more expensive.
Mm.
More and more expensive. Every time goes, it gets more and more expensive. And it's like you can't really give, like, you're giving in SEPTA prices. Another thing, SEPTA is getting more expensive. How many people have died on SEPTA?
Yeah, for those who don't know, SEPTA is our Philly's transportation company.
Yeah. And so
And their unions, by the way, but they're the worst.
yeah, they're terrible. It's like, and they want to raise prices. Like I'm raising prices on something where 10 people
Which
died
is
on.
another subject. I guess we're just veering off from the new topic, transportation.
Well, no, that's part of Philly, SEPTA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like transportation, like when we're talking about trash now.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
talking about
transportation,
transportation.
Yeah, like
Yeah, SEPTA is dog shit.
yeah. SEPTA's terrible, and the train station
Super late.
Yeah, super late.
Ignorant.
Yeah,
Expensive as hell.
yeah,
And people be jumping the turnstiles all the time,
right.
like New York,
Right.
or just like not paying
Like me.
the bus. That's not paying the bus fare or whatever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I scanned it. Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes they'd be like, you're like, and like,
Yeah.
like you ain't even touched it. You ain't touched the freaking intercom. Like, what you do?
The thing you gotta scan your car and look at it all funny, like
Like, I
this
swear
is
to
weird.
God, one time I saw this high schooler. He like just freaking pulled out a banana, just like like tapped it on the freaking thing and
Really?
just walked right in.
That's hilarious.
I was like, bro, I gotta get my own car.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
that was when I was scared of driving.
Yeah. Philly traffic is bad too. I don't even drive.
I don't know. I think Philly traffic's not that bad.
Oh really? Okay.
In my experience,
drivers are
so
bad.
so far, no. But the drivers are horrendous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drivers are assholes.
Yeah. I think Philly drivers, it really shows what
Like,
the city is.
Yes. Something about Philly drivers, like all the worst aspect of the nature of like the 7 deadly sins, like selfish, lazy, hateful, rageful, just everything. Like you get one or a couple of them like out of the 7 deadly sins. Like you get like a lazy, high ass driver, or like a foreigner who just like, almost like you're going like 50 on a freaking on like, not, is it Bustleton? Yeah, Bustleton Avenue.
Boston, yeah.
And like, you're going 50 and like this freaking foreigner dude's like swerving in and out, making lane switches constantly. Like, where are you trying to go? What are you doing? Like, what are you
Trying to go back to China.
No, he's like freaking. Like, every time it's a Haitian guy or a black guy or something, like, or like if it's a black guy, he's like, I can smell your weed through in my car, and like I got my windows rolled up, like I can see you smoking pot, and like you're driving all slow, like
Yeah.
And it's all they always got the freaking screwed up what was it, braids or whatever that what do you call it?
Oh, like the dreads.
Dreads, yeah, dreads.
I mean, this is kind of going off topic too, but I think black men are just like that's a big reason why the city is the way it is too. Like, they're just so like. It's not
Almost all of them except for me and you, probably.
Yeah, I'm like I fight my tendencies sometimes. I do have some nigga tendencies at time to time, but yeah, I'm definitely not like a born bred nigga from Philadelphia where.
I mean, at least you're trying to get out. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that's more than I can say for most of these.
I'm aware, like you said, like they just aren't aware of what they do, like, and they're just so like
ignorant. It's just so ignorant, so high, and really ignorant. Like it's just really ignorant. Like I can't. Yeah. Like it's like the ignorance is the worst thing of all, because like they swear to God they think they're right, but they're really wrong. Like almost 100% of the time.
I think that's also a big problem too. Like they think they know and it's just big discourse that they think their old stuff, I think, is a big issue with just society in general, but black men for sure think they're old things for some reason, but men don't get stuff just because that's just not the dynamic. And other races understand that, but we are having trouble understanding that. And I was just at the 24-hour store. It's this guy. I keep telling you about him. He just keeps standing in the way, asking me for if I want weed. I keep telling him no. He keeps asking me.
What, asking for money?
No, for weed, or if I want weed. So the other day I was like buying a Diet Coke and a honey bun, and he's like right in the way. While I'm trying to look, he's just looking at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, stuff like that you got to deal with all the time. It's like, dude, like, no, go home, like. But yeah, the loitering in Philly is terrible too.
Yeah, loitering is a really big problem here.
Yeah, you can't go to 7-Eleven. You can't go a lot of gas stations. There'll be people opening the door for you and expect $20. I'm like, you just open the door for me. Why am I giving you money?
It's like, yo, it's inflation, homie. Like,
yeah, homeless problem is bad.
Immigration is like out of control here. Like,
yeah,
like I live in Northeast proper, and like. I mean, you think it's good around here, like
compared to where I'm at, is good.
I mean, but around like it's going down a shitter real fast. Like it's like looking like freaking like New York most of the time. Like
some nice,
it's like freaking oh my God, it's like I don't know what, like I don't want to be racist or whatever. I got nothing against Mexican people, especially Mexican women.
Yes, you
know?
do. Oh, you're definitely not the women though.
Yeah, the women can stay. All them, everybody else can leave.
Yeah.
But
you with the big booty, you stay right where you are.
What was I saying? Yeah, they have. I don't know what Mexican holidays y'all got going on, but over here in America, we don't block up like streets and take up parking spots and sidewalks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Over here, or like parking our lawns, we don't do that. And for some reason, they like to have inside furniture outside the house.
Yeah, I've
and
noticed
that's. I remember I mentioned that to you when I was walking Bubby, the dog, for a walk.
Yeah.
And I was like that's weird. Like that's that's literally like, why would you do that?
Right. Yeah, it's like that's what the immigration problem too is they start doing stuff
like they don't know the culture around here.
Right. And they do stuff
in the shopping carts. Oh my god, I'm sorry to cut you off, but the shopping carts.
Yeah.
That I'll go on like in a murderous rate. Like I swear to God, one of these days when I get the wherewithal to do it, I'm just gonna kidnap you and I'm gonna give you like a pair of gloves, whatever, and I'm gonna get a giant U-Haul truck or a nice truck.
Yeah, nice truck. Nice truck killer. Yeah,
we're making Dexter references. We've been watching.
Dexter. You don't glide. You like a lizard. You don't walk. You glide.
Such as tradition, Kyle.
Right.
Yeah.
No one said they were thankful for me. Shut up, cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, but the freaking shopper carts, man. Oh my god, that shit drives me up the freaking walls. The fucking shopper carts. Like I'm seeing, and the Haitians are coming in too. Yeah. Like the Haitians are coming in. The Mexican or foreigners, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I never seen an Asian take a shopper cart or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Like not even a Hindu, Indian. If that's even a thing.
Yeah.
But it was strictly the Haitians and the Mexicans stealing shopper carts, and I don't know why. Like it's obvious. Nobody, well, except for other Haitians and Mexicans you might see around you doing it, but that is not okay. Don't do it. It's wrong to steal. Stop stealing the shopping carts. Stop leaving them.
Yeah.
In front of. Stop leaving them in the freaking sidewalk. There's not yours to take.
Right. I'm trying to figure out why, and then why are they still in shopping carts? Like, what are they doing with it after you bring it home?
They just leave it there. They think it's like. They probably think it's weird that we're not still in the shopping carts.
Oh yeah. They probably think like this is a free car. Like, why y'all not taking this? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, but out of everything, it's a shopper cart. So like that shit drives me crazy.
Yeah, it's
like I'll take the rudeness, like the ignorance any day.
Oh, the shopping cart.
Yeah, just stop stealing the fucking shopping carts, please.
Yeah.
Like you're taking, like, you heard the internet thing with like the shopping cart meme.
No.
Where like if you return a shopping cart, then it's like a signifier like you're a proper decent person. But like if you leave the shopping cart wherever you parked at, or in drive, or in a in a park, what you park at or whatever, then you just show like you have like a pathic tendencies, like you're selfish and
really
yeah you have like a bunch of negative traits about you. Like that's a signifier about yourself. Like you don't show any consideration for your human brethren or anything like that. But the immigrants, they just like, fuck it, I'm stealing the whole shopping cart. It's like a new it's like a new frontier of like
they didn't leave
moral acquisitiveness. I don't know.
Right. They didn't leave it. They said I'm gonna take the whole thing. So what does that make me now?
Like, okay, all right, so you return a shopping cart, you're a good person. You lead a shopping cart where you're a bad person. Like,
right.
Can I just take the shopping cart?
Right.
It's like,
what?
I
didn't take the shopping cart home. Now what am I? Essay. Pato. Yeah, Philly is just,
the homeless is really bad, too.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned that slightly a little bit, but we kind of understated a little bit. The homelessness and the drug problem. I don't think it's gotten any better. It just got. They probably demolished some homeless encampments in Kensington or whatever, but that literally only like spread them out.
Yeah.
In the area, because now I'm seeing I never saw them in like in proper Northeast, but now I'm seeing them everywhere now. Like I literally saw a freaking crackhead white chick or whatever. She's about to start her little crackhead journey or whatever. Like got her freaking homeless fans or whatever. Like
homeless fans.
Yeah, she's fucking stripped butt naked in the middle of the street. I'm like, bro, Like,
She was nice, or is she?
I mean, she just like start getting into the freaking fentanyl just that night or something like.
Yeah.
Like, Becky fucking, I'm just tired of all this studying. I'm tired of all this shit.
Yeah.
My parents fucking on my ass about this. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna freaking go freaking northeast and just freaking smoke crack. I'm just gonna smoke crack. I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. I'm gonna freaking OnlyFans while I'm homeless. I don't care. I'm done with this, Becky.
What's interesting is like that first day starting fentanyl has got to be crazy. Like I don't know what goes through your head.
Yeah, I don't know. She just came out of like fentanyl academy or something.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see no markers there, but she was clearly on something.
Yeah.
Like freaking getting butt naked in like in the middle of Cotman Avenue. Like what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, the homeless problem is like a big thing. I remember craziest homeless person I seen was a woman. She shat near the bus stop. I think I told you the story, right?
I don't think you told me that.
Yeah, this woman, she shat near the bus stop, and then the flies were around the poop, so it was a hot day. So she had like these open wounds from, I guess, drug marks or whatnot. So the flies were getting in the open wounds. Had to be at least 20 flies in her wounds. And I remember like seeing it. I've seen a lot of stuff in my life. That got me nauseous. And that really fucked my head up for a couple days.
Yeah, I'm like cringing all over every cell in my body right now.
Yeah,
because I remember that part. I don't remember. I didn't remember that was later. That was the dude who had the lesion or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen guys in Kennington with
horrible lesions. I even seen that in North Philly when I was living up there. Like I went to the local Rite Aid around that area.
Yeah.
And this freaking obese dude, clearly was on something. And the security guard was like talking him down because he was kind of like wigging out a little bit. I'm like getting scared. I'm like, I gotta freaking fight this obese crackhead or something. Like,
what was he doing in the market?
He was just yelling. He was like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Like, I just came up here to get some freaking cocoa butter. What the fuck? Like, what the?
Some cocoa butter. Yeah.
I just came to get some cocoa butter and some cleaning supplies. Like, what the fuck is this?
That'd be the worst when you just want to do an errand real quick and some fucking psycho comes in doing some shit. But yeah, like it's sad, but like I looked at it differently. I'm like, me individually, I can't do anything to help them, but it's just a sad thing. But I can't.
I know the answer that you can do.
Okay, what's the answer?
Starts with a J.
Oh, you want them in jail? Okay. Well, that's the thing. Your tax dollars.
No.
Is paying for
No.
this.
Wait. It starts with a P.
Prison?
Yeah.
Okay. But the thing is, like, your tax dollars.
Jail and prison. You're done with your term in jail, and then you go straight to prison.
But do you think the more people you put in prison, the more prisons they build?
Yes.
The higher your tax.
Build all the prisons you need. Do it.
The higher the taxes will be. The more taxes you'll pay.
Well, we're
So
paying
you're
higher
paying
tax.
for-
Well, supposedly what the libtards say, like, oh, immigration that lowers taxes. It does. They do jobs that Americans don't want to do, which is clearly a lie. Like, Americans.
That's true. They'll take jobs from people
at lower wages. Which is illegal. Which is like effectively like, I don't want to say paid slavery, but like, I mean, and I have my own quarrels about minimum wage as it is now, where like you're kind of like underpaying and overpaying people to not particularly do their job. Like if you finish a particular task or job early, like it kind of defeats the purpose of what a job is, where it's just like endless remedial nonsensical tasks. Like, especially I'm thinking of like an office context where like if you do all your tasks that you have to do for that day, then like you're doing what else you're doing, like you're probably on your phone half the time just fucking screwing around. So I mean, that's like an easy example to bring up. Like, like if you did all the things you had to do, then
is
you're really
a good thing.
What
is that a good thing in your opinion?
I mean, I think minimum wage, like, it kind of incentivize. I think it can incentivize like lazy outcomes, like lazy work for kind of lazy outcomes, and I think I should explain that a little bit. Where you're doing something remedial, but you're not producing anything that's like the cost of what it was to work that hour, especially if you raise it. It kind of depreciates like whatever it is you're doing. Like it's like art. It's like artificially valuing lazy work. Like it's not like the work output of what you're doing to what you're getting paid. With real money, like hard money, like it's not equivalent. So like that's one aspect of problem I have with minimum wage, where.
So you don't think the minimum wage should be raised from 7?
I don't think raising it would solve anything. I think it would make things. Clearly, it made things worse. Like people only got fired. Like it's only gonna affect small businesses who can't afford it. Like if I work for a small business and like if they artificially raise minimum wage, like I don't need to get paid more. Like
you don't need to get paid more.
No, I mean, well, I probably do need to get paid more for how long I work. Probably I work freaking 12-hour shifts. So probably that. But I mean, you can make an argument for it, but I'm not complaining about it. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with how much I get paid. But
you're complaining about getting paid more money, basically what you're saying to me.
No, because you're. I mean, it defeats the purpose of what money is and what it's supposed to do and what it represents. Which
you're looking at it from a moral standpoint.
I mean, not a moral standpoint. I'm looking at it from like an economic, real life standpoint. Like it probably isn't appropriate for like a burger flipper at McDonald's to make $50 an hour. That probably isn't the right.
Not 50, but minimum wage is $7.25. They shouldn't be making that either. They should be making at least 15, right?
No.
You wouldn't agree with that?
No. I mean, for a newcomer, no.
So how are you if you're a low skilled person?
You have to
support yourself?
Yeah, I mean it's hard. I mean, like life isn't easy. Okay, like life has never been easy. My parents grew up like you could say like things are like just as bad as it ever was, which I mean at some points, especially with the immigration problem, it is. Mm-hmm. But my parents grew up broke as hell. Like they had to share the apartment. They got kicked out of their parents' house when they had me and my sister. They had to make it work. They fucking ate fucking hot dogs for dinner, sliced up hot dogs, and probably ketchup if they could afford it. Like shit wasn't that good back in the day neither. Like like just life is just hard. Like people just hate to accept the fact that like life is never supposed to be easy. Like it's hard to do the right thing. It's hard to learn. It's hard to like get up in the morning, do what you have to do. Wash your ass, brush your teeth. Like people don't even brush your teeth, wash your hands half the time. Like I'm going to freaking Whole Foods or whatever. Like I'm walking in, it's like two guys, like two Caucasian guys. Like it even went to the theater that time to see Am I Racist? Matt Walsh. Oh, and remember that tall white dude? He was like walked right out. Like I don't know what it is with white people not washing white men specifically not washing their hands anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that up with that shit.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, that's a big guess because I've been seeing that a lot more recently. Whenever I go
fix
out.
his hair, I was like, okay.
And then most of the time, like, I've seen a couple of gingers, yeah, gingers, redheads or whatever.
Yeah, like
my fellow, because I took a 23andMe. I apparently have Irish ancestry. So
how much percentage?
I don't know, like my ancient ancestors, like freaking McGillicuddy something. Yeah. But he also married
McGilligan.
Yeah, something like that. But he also had a kid, a daughter with this Indian woman or whatever. And that Indian woman was my great grandmother or something like that, 3 times or something.
The Washington Commanders.
Fuck you. They'll always be the Redskins. I'll never call them the Washington Commanders ever. Even you put a gun to my head. But. Yeah, for some reason, Philly, white men don't wash their hands after them. I don't know what's up with that. I'm not sure the Philly sickness is getting to them. But
yeah, going to the bathroom and not washing your hands is insane.
Yeah.
Like you literally, especially
you're literally a sick fuck, and you need to you need to go into the gas chamber, do society a favor.
Yeah, it doesn't even take that long. Like just
I would even respect you if you just put the soap in.
Right, at least put water on it.
At least half-ass it. Like I would respect that more. Like you just fucking walk right out. I'm like looking right at him like yo, this freaking.
And he was in the mirror
every time it's a white person. Like without fail, like I swear to God, hand on my grandmother's on my grandmother's every time I seen it.
Yeah, it's weird because he was in the mirror too, so he could have just did it. He chose not to do it. Like, he just didn't want to do it. He was standing on not doing it. So that was crazy because he was there. Not like he walked by it. He was just standing there. You know, yeah, that's one thing white folk don't got is that hand washing thing. They don't.
Well,
got
white
that.
women probably do it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
White men. I don't know why. It's like some internet and like gorper thing. Like gorpers probably believe like it's probably racist to wash your hands or something. I don't know. I mean, well, no, it's probably. I don't know. Gorpers are fucking crazy.
Oh fuck!
What?
It's my funny bone.
Oh, I thought the dog bit you. I was like, what? I didn't even see him there.
That's only the nigga has the bone and it's funny.
All right. So, what else sucks about Philly? Our mayor sucks. I hate Cheryl Parker. I thought she would kind of be all right.
Yeah.
I thought she would like. I remember there was like a police got shot, and she actually visited him, and ER. I was like, oh man, like she shows that she cares about the police. Like this will really stick it to the leftards who hate the cops or whatever. So this is probably gonna be like a great change for all of us.
Yeah.
And like. Goddamn fucking Krasner had to freak, and that's another thing I hate about Philly is like it's a hotbed for woke shitheads, leftards, and they voted back Krasner again somehow, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheryl Parker could have been should be doing a much better
we should have got
job.
David O. David O would have been.
Yeah.
He would have been wrecking their shit.
Him or the ShopRite guy, I think, would have been better.
No, David O would have been better.
Yeah, I mean, I think Cheryl Park, she's not doing a good job. I think a lot of people voted for her because they reminded of her auntie or something at the cookout, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But, like, she's putting a stadium in Chinatown.
Oh, God, yeah. I remember when you told me about what could happen with the Wells Fargo Stadium. I was like, oh, my God. Like, it's going to be a nightmare.
That just destroys the whole transit system. And Sixers have games 2-3 times a week. So, that's going to be brutal. Brutal on people that got to get to work. Brutal on people that just got to travel. Brutal on the Chinatown businesses. There's going to be so much traffic. And you talk about Philly is not the nicest city. They're going to have
there's going to be... There's probably going to be so many shootouts.
It could be. I mean, you talk about there's drunk people coming out of the games.
Because, like, that's literally not far from North Philly.
Right. And you're talking about...
Like, that's literally on Broad Street in Spring Garden. Like, that's not that far. And shit happens around Spring Garden all the time.
Yeah, downtown is downtown's terrible. And that's nothing. Philly, our downtown. I guess
I know. I try. If I ever go to downtown, I'll make sure like I don't stick around there like at all.
Yeah, we have one of the worst downtowns for sure. We have one of the worst downtowns.
Like the only reason why I went downtown was for like some Pico event, and like
right.
I hope I never go back there again, especially with my car. Like,
yeah, they might. The Kia boys. Or Honda boys, whatever.
Yeah.
And carjacking's another thing in Philly that's terrible.
Is it really that bad?
Oh, yeah. People jack. I remember it was a story. Someone jacked into 40 cars in one night.
40 cars in one night?
Yeah.
Are you in Philly?
They weren't jacking the cars. They were seeing if there was anything in the cars.
Oh.
So you kept breaking. They broke 40 windows.
Oh, my God.
In one night downtown. And it was in like the, where the rich people were. They just broke in the window. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, fuck that.
Stole thousands of dollars. And they're like, oh, what can we do? Well,
we're woke now, so,
Yeah. Well, you can, throw them in jail, I guess. But no, you can, let me see. I don't know what you can do. Just buy it some more. You're rich, right? Fuck it. Rich fuck.
That's another thing I hate about Philly. EVs. I don't like
electric cars, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to do the EV thing. I hate EVs.
Yeah.
I think I like Elon Musk or whatever, but I mean, come on. Like
right.
EVs are a joke. Like they're clearly not sustainable for elongated travel for the average person.
Yeah. I think honestly EVs they're good but not in a broad spectrum.
I mean, it's a cute gimmick or whatever, but I mean like it's not like, like I have a traditional gas car, and like if I need to refuel, like, it's only take a couple of minutes. Like we clearly don't have the infrastructure to support EVs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the infrastructure should have been there in the first place to actually support it.
Right.
Like even we went to Giant today, and like you only have like 2 or 3 EV chargers.
Yeah.
And like that takes forever to charge cars like that.
I think it's bad too, because like the more EV cars it's less accessible. Like there's going to be, and like it's more dangerous if you're going somewhere your battery runs out randomly.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder.
No, because you can't get gas. You can't put gas in it.
Yeah, and you can travel a bit further on an empty tank than you can on an empty battery, I would assume. So, it has good benefits. I guess like the ozone layer.
It's not. It's not. It's even worse for the environment than gas. Yeah. Because like how you extract the materials for the batteries and all that kind of stuff that actually support cars and all that kind of stuff. Like I think you have to drive an EV like 1 million times for it to mean something for the environment, and even then it's still not going to mean much.
Yeah. That Cybertruck's kind of cool though, huh?
No, it's not. It looks stupid. That's the one thing I have to give a minus point on Elon. I don't know how the fuck he thought that Cybertruck shit was a good idea, because
Elon's hilarious.
Yeah, he is. I love Elon. I love his antics. But I mean, he got shit taste. He's got real rebranding Twitter X. That's so stupid.
He should just got rid of Twitter. The best thing is just to get rid of Twitter. Twitter's unsavable, 100%.
I mean, but I think it's meant to be what it always meant to be, which is a cesspool, which is like what the internet was always been. It's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. I don't think libtards ever heard, but they have this unique thing called the block button.
Yeah.
And you can block people associated with the people you block, so that you can save yourself the trouble of blocking them eventually down the line.
Yeah. Twitter's good for conspiracy theorists. There's a lot on there. Talking about Diddy situation, and because the guy that got Abercrombie,
yeah, and it's a hotbed for anti-Semitism and shit ton of racist jokes against minorities,
which I don't screenshot on my phone, save for later to look at and
Yeah, but I don't use Twitter. I don't like social media at all. Really, I just do YouTube. That's really it.
YouTube's a form of social media in a way, I guess.
I mean, it is, but I mean,
you just have comments and whatnot.
I mean, as long as the AI bots don't take us all down. I don't even know how long we've been recording for.
But I think I give Philly an F-. Is
that all we can shit about Philly? I mean,
that was a lot. That was a good amount.
I don't like the Eagles anymore.
I still got hope for the Eagles.
I don't care about the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles.
I still got hope for the Eagles.
Hurts is not the future, man. I'm telling you.
We
should have kept Foles or Wentz.
No, definitely not Wentz. Wentz was done. He was cooked. But Foles, maybe.
Well, Foles definitely. He literally gave us the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that was
Philly Dilly.
He would have been retired at this point because he was kind of at the back end of his career when we won. But they might have to draft a quarterback, because you're right. Maybe Foles might not be the guy, because his decision making and passes aren't the best at times.
How can you say that he literally gave us the Super Bowl?
No, but I'm saying even if so, he was still on the back end, so he couldn't have been playing that long. Mm-hmm. He would have retired anyway, because he would have been in his early 40s probably. So he would have had.
Aaron Rodgers still playing.
Yeah, he's not playing that well though. No, he's not playing that well yet. Once you get a quarterback, or any NFL player, because it's such a contact sport, once you get around that age, it's harder to stay healthy. So, but I feel like the Eagles still got hope. The Sixers should be good.
I don't care about basketball.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get into baseball.
Yeah, as you can see, right? But yeah. Philly.
What else sucks about Philly? I can't say the food, because the food is actually pretty diverse. That's the one thing I give it credit for.
Yeah, the food scene's not bad.
I mean, well, depending on where you're at. If Center City, I will give it to them. They have a wide array of restaurants that I never go to, because I hate going out to eat.
Yeah.
What else do I hate about Philly? I hate the drivers. I hate the culture.
I hate
the smell. It's dirty. We talked about that.
Yeah, I hate. Let me see. I hate that there's not any real cool stuff. I mean, there's cool stuff to do in Philly. I hate that they don't have a lot of museums. What
are you talking about? We got the Philadelphia Museum.
Yeah, I've been that one a million times. I mean, they don't have Philly does have some unique events to go to. So I think
it's just dirty as fuck for the most part. That's really the big problem.
Yeah, it is. It's very dirty. The subway system's bad too.
I feel so bad for Japanese people, because they love cream cheese, and cream cheese came from Philly.
Yeah.
And, like, I really hate to meet the Japanese person to come to feel like, oh, cream cheese, and then you freaking see a fentanyl addled crackhead just like sleeping on top of a grit like a cream cheese.
Oh, so you want your cream cheese, huh? I got it for you.
Hey, you want your cream cheese, man? I got it right here.
Shoves it up his ass.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's called a brown cheese.
Yeah, this is when you mix brown with white and more brown. You get some ass cheese.
Oh god.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
yeah. The immigrants.
I haven't seen. I guess I'm in North Philly, so I haven't seen too many immigrants. You live in Northeast.
Yeah, Northeast is
crazy.
Insane. It is like I think I told you about this before, but like I was walking my dog around here, and like this freaking train Bajo gang Mexican cartel looking dudes or whatever came out this like black car, tinted up windows, tinted eyes, like ended up no good. Like one of the dudes came out. He dropped a whole hammer like right in front of me while I'm walking the dog during the dead of summer, and like I'm just looking at him and looking at me. A gun.
Oh,
a Glock, like like a piece. And like I'm in my red short Baki shorts, and I got my flip flops on, and like I'm walking my dog. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna run. You're just gonna have to shoot me if you got to kick. I saw you pick it up. Like he looked right at me. I looked right at him. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Man, this freaking border jumping bastard's just gonna blow me away in the middle of the street. That's how I'm gonna go out in freaking Baki shorts and flip flops. Like this is how old Dance of Incels goes out, huh? Like,
the ambulance gonna catch you. Like, oh well. Oh, he's an anime fan. We know that.
And like not soon after that, there was like literally like a shootout. Like right up the street from me. I think a cop got shot in the head, but they end up getting the guy. But the cop's fine, I hope. I think he survived that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, cops in Philly are. I'm not sure how they are. I don't have interactions.
I would like to talk to them to get more information about like what they think of how Philly's going and what they think of Krasner. Like I would like to see that.
They're probably like our hands are tied. We can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're probably thinking. Like New York used to have I think New York used to have a police force like that and resembled an army almost.
Yeah, because God, what was his name? He was like one of the running mates for Trump or whatever. It's like an Italian name or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know. Not Michael Bloomberg.
Like he got rid of all the mobsters or whatever from.
I know. Oh, you talking about Rudy Giuliani?
Yeah, Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah. He was a good mayor. I think,
he was like.
Was he? Yeah.
Yeah. He actually brought New York from like the brink of destruction. Like we need. Like I hope we get someone like that in one of the when you vote down I'm voting this year. I'm voting R all the way down the ballot. Like.
So you're voting for Kamala Harris, right?
Well, R doesn't mean retard. It means Republican. So
that was a good one. Yeah. Kamala definitely.
Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to cheat if they want to win because all the polls are looking up for Trump. Like I can't imagine her winning without them cheating. Like ballot stuffing, like getting illegals to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I'm not. I wouldn't put it past them to do that. To be honest.
Yeah, PA is the most important city. Our
like Philadelphia is like a highly corrupt voting area.
Yeah, a lot of people in Philly seem to be voting blue, which is unfortunate. We'll see how it goes.
I think there's enough people. I think there's enough, especially black men. There's enough Trumpsters voters.
Yeah, they actually.
The black men who are semi-aware of what's going on.
There's definitely a lot of black men that are gonna vote for Trump. Black women. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Have another kid probably. But
well, probably abort it because. For some reason, black women love to abort.
Oh,
abort. Oh, they love abortion to death. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, they love abortion to death.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you gotta admit that was
a good one.
That was a good one.
It was just it hit home. It hit home. Damn.
I don't mean to take them apart.
Yeah. cooking.
I mean, that might have been a little bit premature.
Premature. Damn, you got all abortion jokes. Damn.
I mean, I don't want to get your tubes tied here.
Yeah.
But you might have to excuse me for my lousy delivery. Yo, I'm on a fire today. Holy smokes.
Lousy delivery.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's a good one.
Whoo.
But yeah, Philly is F minus city.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, yeah.
It needs to be destroyed.
Yeah.
You're just gonna end it? No,
destroyed, yeah.
no outro.
No, I don't do outros.
You can do outros.
Yeah.
Well, if you got this, thanks for watching. I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry for getting sidetracked by the whole
Yeah.
black culture thing. I guess we're gonna.
That'll be another time.
That'll be another video, but I think we're gonna have to do a follow up for Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch it again.
No, we got to rewatch it together since
Yeah,
I got the new sound system.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Or Alien first.
I'm not watching Alien. I'm in the mood for Alien right now. It's a holiday. It's a holiday season.
It is a horror movie.
We'll watch it. All right, well, we got to watch it in like early November.
It was a horror movie.
We can't. How are we gonna watch it?
What, Alien?
Yeah, it's almost Halloween's like in 6 days.
Oh yeah. I mean, we still can watch it. Even if it's fall, you can watch a horror movie.
It is fall right now.
Wait, because you're saying if we watch it in November, like, is that wrong?
I mean, it might feel wrong.
Oh, all right.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we definitely are gonna. I definitely want to do a redux on the Boy and the Heron because I have my own theories about the story.
Yeah.
And
I want to see it again.
Spoiler alert. I think Boy and the Heron is like literally the most important Studio Ghibli film ever.
Is
Yeah.
it a top 10 movie for you?
I mean, well, I'm saying it's something a little bit more precise. Where I think it's the most important thing that that Hayao Miyazaki made. Like it literally is, like, the amalgamation of all his work.
Yeah.
Into one.
But yeah. It's a good
But
movie. It was a good movie. Now thinking about it.
no.
Good movie.
Well, so I guess that'll have to come up next. Either that, or I might have to do a solo video about Alice in Wonderland or Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I know. I gotta work on a script. I gotta watch it. I watched it once. I got my I took some notes around here somewhere.
Oh, you watched it already?
Yeah, I watched it by myself. I gotta watch it again to make sure I want to get my thoughts together about it.
Yeah.
But I could talk about Kingdom Hearts all day. I'll probably just freaking fan geek over it. And I'm not sure if I want to do just shitting on Kingdom Hearts 3 if I'm in the mood for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Kingdom Hearts 3 just pisses me off every time I think about it.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. If you got this far about the Philly sucks booty butt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Take care, guys.